Wahwahtay TV. Yo, what's up, man? You want to tell them who you are?
Well, my name is Buckanaga. I'm a Lease Lake Villager Band of Ojibwe.
Yeah. So I got a couple questions for you today. I wanted to know what you felt about what is colonialism to you? I mean, what do you think that, like, what is your explanation or definition of colonialism?
I guess it's a way of thinking that's kind of poisoned our communities and our way of life in general.
So how do you feel, like, what do you feel about decolonization?
I think it's a very positive thing to move us in the right direction, but decolonization can be different things to different people. I mean, there's a lot of dynamics to it, and it's a very complicated thing to really identify within, I guess, even yourself, but to identify in others, it's even more of a task. And I don't really think that's really our duty to try to take it upon ourselves to take that out of other people. But we can do it for ourselves, though, like individually.
Yeah. So how do you feel like what are your thoughts on, like, poverty and on the reservation and surrounding areas?
Poverty, I think it's a system to a lot of these things. I think it was the great scheme to get us eventually eradicated. It's like normalized genocide. It's so ingrained into society now, and we deal with it on many aspects. And there's drugs, gangs, all the violence, all the stuff that goes on here are all symptoms of poverty. And I personally try to advocate for jobs for our people, because just giving those people hope is probably the worst thing that could probably be as a solution to what our colonizers inflicted upon us.
Yeah. So, like, is there any, like, words of advice for anybody that wants to do any kind of work in the community, or, you know, to help change the things that we deal with, and, you know, on our reservations, or, you know, in our communities?
Yeah, I guess get back to our values, and I mean, just don't let them be lip service, and don't just take them at face value. I mean, they can mean a lot to you. I mean, we got teachings, but a lot of people just talk about them, they never practice them. Those teachings are there to help lead us a lot, help lead ourselves, to help maybe help others. I mean, first, I know a lot of our people got to help themselves, because I mean, you can't really help others unless you're in that position to do so. So it starts with ourselves, and I don't want people to be selfish and just be about me, me, me. But some people do need to focus on, I guess, getting their own stuff in order to help others, assist them out of this. You can't do it for other people, but you can help them along the way. And I guess just helping them realize that there is something to inspire people, I guess, to eventually put yourself in a position to inspire people and maybe influence them to put down some of these poisonous ways of thinking that's kind of dragging us from our paths, and that's leading our young people and even our old people, even all of our people, down a road that we don't belong on, because there's a lot more to life than what colonization has led us to believe there is.
Yeah. Hey, yo, so what do you feel about poverty pimps?
Poverty pimps, they come in many different forms, and they're all around us. I mean, there's and I mean, it's like I say, it's normalized corruption. I mean, and it's a seductive way of life, I guess, for some people, because being part of the status quo and it has become status quo. I mean, our teachings have taken the back seat to a lot of the status quo thinking, which in turn, I guess, gives into the poverty aspect of how, I guess, we victimize one another. And poverty pimps, I guess, I don't know. They're pitiful people, I guess, but they're people in the most prestigious positions within our community, and that's unfortunate. And I hope we can inspire a new model of leadership to hopefully take the reins from those poverty pimps that are taking advantage of these situations and not really helping them, because there are new leaders coming, and I think that the status quo know that. And the system is is set up to maintain their stability of not doing anything for us. But I think spiritually, I think the odds are in our favor. I think that things are coming back around, and that it's going to be a better day here pretty soon. I just have that feeling. I know, and that's why I work so hard though too. If I didn't have that hope, I guess I wouldn't be out here trying to help others obtain that hope.
All right. Yo, I got one last question. Could you go tell us what the Pillagers are, or where that name comes from, or what that's about, just so people know what that is.
Pillagers, we had the last actually military conflict with the United States of America, and we won. But before that, we made way. We came here. We came into Minnesota. We came in first. We're the elite band of warriors, and I think we still are the elite band of warriors. And my father and my mother were both Pillager band Ojibways, and there's still a lot of pillagers out here. And this Leech Lake is mainly comprised of Pillager band Ojibways. So I think that we have a big responsibility that we've forgotten or we lost sight of. So I think that we need to become that elite force again to make way for our people once more, for our survival, because we're of warrior blood. We need to celebrate that. We need to honor that again.
Word. So that's it, man. Those are the questions that I had for you. All right, man. Well, we signing out. Wahwahtay TV, man.
Yes.